G'day YouTube. So before I get into the review, one thing I really wanted to point out is that I'm doing a review of the Vaporesso Gen. Now I think in the review I probably call it the Gem initially, and then I see the packaging where it's written Gen. Now I've been calling this the Gem the whole entire time. I thought it was called the Gem. It is a little bit of a gem, bit of a sneak preview there, but it is in fact called the Gen. So look out for this fucking Muppet.
Fucking Muppet.
Someone count how many times I call it the Gem instead of the Gen, and then fucking just put in the comments for me. Preach. Thanks, fam. See ya. G'day YouTube, welcome to another episode of the Friday Vape Club. As always, your host Squidly Tris back for a review for you. Today we are looking at this little dual 18650 regulated device. This is the Gen by Vaporesso. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive down, we'll take a quick look around this thing, I'll show you the menu system and then the box. We'll jump back up here, we'll do the pros, the cons, the price, if I would recommend this or not. So stick around, watch that video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to smash that like button. Let's get into this. Okay, so here we're looking at the Vaporesso Gem. Dual 18650 regulated device. Let's have a quick look around it, shall we? Up the top, as you'd expect, spring-loaded, gold-plated 510 pin. Down the front here, you've got your fire button. You've got a 0.91-inch OLED display. You've got your power up button. This is like a menu button, and then you've got your power down button. And then you've got your micro USB charging port. Underneath you do have some battery venting. And then these side panels here. It's very hard to describe it, but what they've done is they've put this like soft coating on it. Everything that I researched said that this has got 4 different types of coating that kind of makes this scratch resistant and flame resistant. Not too sure why you need flame resistant, but I can definitely see the appeal of the scratch resistance coating. So yeah, it's kind of cool. On both sides, you've got that same sort of coating. It's almost rubberized, but it doesn't feel rubbery, if that kind of makes any sense. To get to the batteries, on this side here, underneath, you've got this little notch. Stick your fingernail in there and pull, and that exposes your battery door with some massive big magnets and your battery sled. Pop out some batteries. That's what the inside of the battery sled looks like. Very clean, very nice. You got the gold-plated sort of spring-loaded battery connections, and everything is marked, and you get your little ribbon. Here you go. Magnets up here, magnets down here to hold the door in place. They're pretty strong magnets. I haven't had any issues or battery door movement with these magnets, so they hold the door in pretty nicely. Battery door fits on like that. No movement, no rattle. There you go. It's a quick look around it. So some quick specs for this, just in case anyone was wondering. It does 5 to 220 watts. It will fire a resistance range of 0.325 ohms. It does have an Axon chipset in here, and it does have some really kind of different features. So you get this pulse feature, which will fire a pulse every 0.2 seconds. You do have like an eco mode, which will sort of give you a little bit more battery life. It does your standard temperature control with 1 to 315 degrees Celsius or 2 to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's got some other sort of features in there with your DIYs and, you know, custom curves and that sort of stuff. Let's take a look at this screen, shall we? Up here you've got your battery percentage, you got your resistance, your second, This is going to be your watts or your voltage or your temperature. You've got your wattage down here, and I've got the eco mode. Now to get into the sub menu system, all you need to do is push the menu button 3 times. There you go. So now this will take you to pulse mode. Then you can have your power eco mode. You've got smart TC. You've got your DIY mode. You've got system settings, and you've got exit. If you go into, say, pulse, you'll see now I've got the pulse here. Go into the power eco mode, it'll have eco. If you go into the smart TC mode, it'll have your temperature control there. And if we go into DIY, you can scroll through all the little DIY features that you might want to use. So you got your variable voltage, so on and so forth, bypass, and then exit. So there is a whole shitload of stuff to kind of go through. I'm just going to have this set on eco. There you go. That's a quick look around the menu system. I'm not going to go through all the features. You can check it out on the internet if you really, really want to, but you know, I'm just a regular wattage vapor. I don't really need all that stuff, but at least they've made it very simple with this. That's what I like to see. So that's a quick look around the Vaporesso Gem. Let's take a look at the packaging.
Packaging.
All right, and here we have the packaging for the Vaporesso Gem. As you can see, there's a picture of it on the front. You got the gem down here, and Vaporesso. Power isn't just for the pros. Don't know what that means. But, on the back here, usual back of box shit. Pause it if you want to have a read. Once you open up the packaging, this is where your gem will be sitting. You just lift this little thing off, and you get another little box. Inside that other little box, you will receive a Vaporesso envelope. And inside that envelope is a warranty card. You do receive a Gen user manual. And you do get a micro USB charging cable. All right, the Vaporesso Gen, let's jump back up top. Let's do the pros, cons, price, and if I would give this thing a recommendation or not. All right, so there we had a quick look around the Vaporesso Gen. We're going to take it for a toot like we always do. I've got the OF RF Next Mesh sub-ohm tank on top. I've got it sitting at 60 watts. Let's take it for a rip. So it works. You can see I push the button and it works. Okay, let's get into some pros and cons.
Pros.
So the first pro for this Gen is it is just super well built. This is just been a dream. It's really well constructed. It's kind of like the difference between, say, a real shitty car and like a really nice Audi. It's just quality constructed, quality feel, quality fit and finish. Everything about this thing is quality.
Excellent. A+.
So yeah, Vaporesso, you've done a really good job there. Whatever you've done to the paint, Vaporesso, this coating on here makes it really, really nice to hold in the hand. And this paint, like the fact that it's scratch proof, and I'm not too sure why you would need it, but having it flame proof,
Flame on.
that's kind of cool. I kind of dig that. I really like the fact I know when I put this in my bag or in my pocket, it's not going to come up with scratches or anything like that. That's fucking awesome. The menu system, super easy. Just click the mode button and then you can change to the pulse mode, the eco mode, you know, so on and so forth. Super easy to use. I don't have to click the fire button 3 times, 4 times, navigate, submenus, all that other bullshit. You made it really simple and easy to use. So that's pretty fucking cool. Everything about this, I just really, really like. Like I said, it's just a super fucking well-made device. All right, let's get into some cons.
Cons.
So cons for this thing. There aren't really many cons for it. I kind of like it. I couldn't find any cons. Maybe it's only going to accommodate a 25mm. That's probably about it. It's a ergonomic, well-built, well-constructed, simple mod to use. And honestly, I can't find anything wrong with it. I've been using it for a week or so now, and I can't complain. I kind of love it. And that leads me into then price.
Price.
What is the Vaporesso Gen mod gonna set you back? A little bit of Google Foo, and I found the mod itself in America for 85 bucks, and in Australia, I found it for $95. Now that's a little bit on the higher end. When you consider you can get dual 18650 regulated mods for like the $40, $50 mark, but honestly, they do not compare in comparison to this. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I would highly recommend anybody, if you're after just that real nice, sleek, elegant looking device, then go out and pick up this Vaporesso Gen. Fantastic. All right. So it gets the squiddly thumbs up seal of approval. That's all I've got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoy it. Like always, please like, please share, please subscribe. And remember, keep it cloudy, YouTube. Keep it cloudy.
I've got a slot production.